150 years ago, houses apparently looked like this. Wow. Now, if you want to believe this or not, it's totally up to you, but the fact is that they look pretty damn good. So in today's video of Building with Fish, we are building this pretty cool starter house. But with the ultimate starter house, there also comes the challenge of beating the game. So in the third episode of this forever world, I am officially going to kill the Ender Dragon. So let's travel to our first location. So I have looted the Nether Fortress, and after struggling a lot... Oh, that was... that was bad. We have finally 8 blaze rods, which should be about 16 blaze powder. So now all we need are ender pearls to craft end eyes, and now we can go on the search for the portal. Now we just have to find the port. Whoa! That was fast. That was actually not scripted. I was literally about to say that. Alright, we need one more eye. That's crazy. Why? There we go. Please, y'all, girl. Yes! Yes, okay. Okay. Let's get the fight done. Let's get into this. Alright, last time I did this, it went awful. I think it took me like... Yup. Why did I didn't set my spawn either. Bro. Why did I have to say that? Actually, why did I say that? Damn. Whoa! What was that? Did he just hit me 3 times? That's crazy. Dude, there's so much fire from the beds. What have I actually done? Perfect. What am I doing? What? Are you kidding me? Dude, I lost so many items in that. Okay. Okay, can we please save some of my stuff? Actually, I don't want to lose all of it. The boat is there. No way. Okay. Okay, that's the start. Dude, I got so much stuff. Why? Dude, I'll die. Yeah. Like, what? What is this? What? Alright. Let's calm down a bit. On a bit more of a calming note, I died 2 times after that. It's like, what would I need? Okay. What? But then we finally slayed the dragon. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. There he goes. Give me the XP. Yo! Ooh! I can't remember when the last time was that I did some brewing. But here we are. I think this is how this works. Yeah, okay, and I think we do a gunpowder in that to make it a splash bottle. Because, if you didn't know, my villager got killed when I traveled back to the end, which was not nice. Yeah. Okay, and now we heal this guy. Like that. Yes, he's shaking, he's shaking. That means it works. Alright, now, what I'm about to do is a little controversial. But I'm thinking, let's make a maxed chainmail armor set. I guess we don't have chainmail boots. I like my diamond boots though. But yeah, I'm thinking let's enchant this. Get some, like, hopefully like protection for unbreaking on all of it. Okay, look, protection, perfect. Dude, this is all pretty good right now. This is terrible. Look at me. Yo, I look so stupid. I love it. That looks actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. But for our next trip, we are not gonna wear the chainmail armor as we are going to an end city and I'm low-key scared. Alright? I'm gonna wear my diamond armor for that one. So... let's go. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, we didn't die. That's what matters, right? That was scary. Like when I didn't get to Pete instantly, dude, I was scared. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Yes! That's city. It doesn't seem like it has a boat though. But who knows? It's still loading in. Who knows? That's a boat. I can spot that. That's a boat. Yes. Yes. All right, we got 3 shulker boxes already. All right, now just don't miss the pearl, all right? Yes, there we go. As well, we got the Elytra. There we go. That's some really good loot. Wait, completely forgot about it. We can't forget the dragon egg. Do it look good, guys? Do it look good? That looks pretty good. Actually, that kind of looks good. Yes! Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We got another ship. There we go. My intuition was right. Because one thing is that these cities generate in lines, usually. And so now I had to guess it's either going in this direction, in this, or this. I just thought, let's go in this. So, yeah, that worked out. Oh, this is a big city. Yeah, this is a huge city. Wait. Wait. How many cities are here? Alright, with that, our inventory is completely full. Yeah, I think it's time to go home. Alright, so I have started off our project by doing a little bit of terraforming, and this is how it's looking right now. So I've crafted myself a handful of rockets just by finding gunpowder and killing some creepers at night, and we can't really like do any building right now as we need materials. So I am flying across the whole map right now to get us some mangrove. Alright, I don't have quite enough. I do have enough of this biome though. I don't have enough mangrove. I think we need some more stacks, but we have some saplings, so I'll farm it at home. Alright, now back home, I am like trying to set up a little storage monster, I guess, for all of our items. And we can just instantly dump all of this inside of here. So let's get a little chest monster going, and then we have to get back into the nether as we do need like quite a good bit of warp wood. Alright, yeah, I think that's enough. Now, collecting all these materials can be pretty boring, but one thing we need is Prismarine. And yeah, there's no actual way of getting that besides building a Prismarine farm. So let's do that. I have never made a Guardian farm in my life, but I'm using a tutorial by UForest, and I think it should work. The materials are pretty easy too. And it honestly doesn't seem that bad. Like, we just have to cover the whole thingy basically with soul sand. The only problem is I'm not sure about the Guardians. They might kill me. But yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, let's do it. Oh. I have basically completed everything. I mean, obviously we need to remove these platforms, but now we have to fill all of this up with soul sand. And I know I'm not gonna survive this. I mean, that has been proven like many times. So honestly, I think I'll just leave everything besides my soul, besides like this, my soul, besides the soul sand. Like I'll just, you know, take a sack, get in there and like place as much as I can. I think that's honestly like a good idea. Okay, that was a lot of damage actually. I didn't expect that. Oh no. It is working, and as you can see, there's also some squid spawning, and we do get some glowing, but I have died 66 times to guardians. That is actually insane. That was in one day. I made this whole farm in one day. Can you imagine dying 66 times in one day in the same world? Dude. Alright, anyways. I am getting revenge right now. Why is there a piglin? Alright, so I've seen a bunch of guys getting these creepy shots in the pale oak forest for their videos. And I need like a stack of pale wood. So yeah, let's do that. I want to do one myself. So we have officially entered the biome. Hold up. What is the music now? The music doesn't sound scary at all. But what? We have to run over it? Alright. I found the guy. Give me some resin. Oh, there is your... Don't move. Yep, he is hitting hard. Okay, how do we move him so we can actually like that? Damn. Alright, let's get this sword. There we go. And he dies. Okay. Yeah, that should be everything I need in this biome. Well, that section wasn't creepy at all. Couldn't find the right music. But anyways, behind the scenes, I have been collecting a bunch of materials. One could say all the materials, in fact. And yeah, I am just excited that we can finally build this house. Fun fact, this house was the first thing I've ever planned for this world. But yeah, it was like... the materials were just so hard to get. I just decided to build a bunch of other stuff before that. Like this robot back there. Or that ruined church. But yeah, I am so excited to get this build done and finally show you what I planned about 2 months ago, to be honest. And yeah, I'm really excited what you think. I kind of tried a completely new style for me and for most of y'all too, to be honest. I don't see a lot of Victorian style houses in Minecraft. And yeah, I hope we can make this like an actually used architecture style in the future. Alright, now you cannot tell me that this is not a house you want to build, or a style you want to build in. I mean, come on. This looks so nice. Now, I still cannot believe that these houses were built 150 years ago. That kind of seems a little weird, but I guess these people knew how to build back then. But yeah, as you can see, this house looks absolutely awesome. I used a lot of different colors here. For example, we got the red and blues kind of clashing with each other, as those are some pretty good contrasts. We also have a lot of white and pinks, and I used the pink to kind of as a shadow inside the white palette, because it kind of works out pretty well. Like, instead of, you know, going to gray, for example, you can just go to pink as a shadow. And yeah, this looks absolutely awesome, as you can see. Now, one thing that was really problematic with this build is, as you can see, we don't have any darker wall types. It's all just Prismarine. and that kind of messes up the color palette of this build, as you can see. So I should have probably used some dark prismarine walls, but for some reason Mojang just decided to do dark prismarine stairs, slabs, full blocks, and then just like skip the walls. I could never imagine what that even was about, but they just didn't add the walls, which is crazy. But yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of getting mad at it because it does kind of ruin my build a little bit. Like, I was struggling. Like, you can just ignore it, right? But you know, I would really like some dark prismarine walls here. But yeah, I guess that just didn't work out. But yeah, that's one big problem with this build. Another one is that these things disappear when I go like further away, which is not so nice. But getting away from the colors for a second, as you can see, it's not just in the colors. The shape is like, I would say the shape is insane, to be honest. Like, we got some like a lot of circles, squares. It's just clashing with each other, which I really love about this build style. Like this build style is just about going all out. Crazy colors, crazy shapes. And I think it looks awesome, right? We got these like round kind of windows that are sticking out, a balcony at the side over here, this tower, like this house just has a random tower, like, you know. And I also like that I kind of made it like a really clean house, you know. We usually, like, a lot of builders go like with the overgrown theme, for example, like with a church, for example, back there, right? And yeah, this is just a really nice house you'd want to live in. Alright, hold up. I need to sleep. Now, speaking of wanting to live in this house, the inside is absolutely empty. It's looking awful right now. I missed a block back there. I didn't even see that. But I have planned out a full interior for this whole house, which is going to be absolutely awesome. I cannot wait to show you how it's going to look, right? It's going to be really nice. And yeah, this will eventually be like an actual house you can live in, you know, with like seating areas to look out. And yeah, I think this... I just wanted to make the ultimate starter house, basically. But yeah, as you can see, we also have a really nice garden. Now, I kind of went with a really tidy, like, British garden kind of feel. Alright, we got these really tidied up bushes as a fencing. And yeah, we got a custom pond here. It's just a really nice spot, right? I also like, what I really like are the leaf litters. I kind of use this coarse dirt, basically, and then transition with the leaf litter into the grass. And my thought behind that is that, back in the day when I used to play Animal Crossing, people would make like pathways out of circles. And this is kind of like this is kind of how I transitioned it into Minecraft. Yeah, I really like it. I should probably pull up some reference because you probably do not know what I'm talking about at all. But yeah, it looked really nice back then. And I think it would transition it pretty nice in here too. These are kind of like stepping stones, I guess, but they're out of dirt. As you can see, I also like made some like cool plants. We got these trees. I actually used resin for once. Look at that. That is so cool. I kind of imagine this being fruit hanging on a tree. Maybe apples, but I guess apples aren't orange. But yeah, I guess it's our custom old little fruit hanging in there. But I also made some really cool custom bushes. And they are not done because we have a candle shortage at the moment. Like a big candle shortage. As you can see, this railway is also not done. And I also want to use some magenta candles inside of these bushes as some flowers, I guess, which will look really, really nice. But yeah, once I can get my hand on some candles, we will definitely like finish this build for like actually finish it. But yeah, right now, candle shortage, so no candles. Also, I need to place some candles on top of there. And of course, last but not least, we cannot forget this balcony up here. Yeah, we also need to place some candles in there. But yeah, you know, candle shortage. But yeah, I just really love these like kind of balconies on top of roofs. I don't know why, but it seems like the coolest thing ever to actually have one. I mean, you know, just like a balcony on top of your roof. That seems awesome. Okay, now, you just watched 19 minutes of my video. Come on, I feel like you need to like, right? You owe me that like. I want to see you hit that like button. Come on, do it.